everybody, and welcome back to another Come Chat as I Die in Minecraft, where I am celebrating over 1,000 deaths in Minecraft. There, I'm going to be harvesting some amethyst here. Then we'll head back to Kermit Plaza there. That's named for Kermit's thing here. Now, if I'm going to show something on the screen here. Let's see, stats, death, top. Oh, stats, deaths, top. All right, so I'm at 1,038 deaths, and Thomas there, he died 10 times fighting the warden. I had a bad fight with the warden there. Took I think I counted like 63 arrows to take him down or something like that. So anyhow. Ooh, we get some cool music with amethyst popping. So I'm going to be flipping back and forth between the chat and here. Ooh, I really like that sound. I don't normally play with the sound on there. I just rather listen to YouTube, but I need some background noise for this. Oops. Kind of cool that the amethyst has its own sound. So let's quickly flip back to the chat. Ooh, we got one comment there. Oh, it's just stream elements. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, I couldn't come up with a good defense for Microwave Massacre, but oh well. This here is some smooth basalt I'm harvesting in calcium. Now those things look really cool when you can put them in like a checkered pattern. I'll be showing that off here in a bit. This place is just takes so long to get here. I don't want to leave. Because it's like a 10-minute rail ride. And the railroad's full of carts right now. Oh, I love that. I like that sound for some reason. I don't know what it is. I just like that sound. Not this popping sound, obviously, but that right there. Hey, Pop Culture, how's it going?
Not too bad. How are you doing? Too bad. How are you doing there?
I'm doing pretty good. You finally broke me. So for Thursday.
Stay. Sorry, I had to get my dog out of my lap. He's wanting to sit in my lap.
Yeah, I got a cat like that.
So I have a question.
Yeah,
I was listening to your video early. Now, did you say you watched the movie on 321 or you watched somebody else comment on the movie?
I watched it on YouTube. There, a guy pretty much put it on there and inserted a few comments here and there of his stuff.
He showed the whole movie?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I'm like 100% sure he got copyright claim on. He just didn't give a. He just doesn't care.
Why'd you watch it through there instead of 321?
Because that doesn't work on my. It doesn't. That doesn't work on my phone too well. And it
Oh, you're on your
there.
phone?
I was watching it on my phone there when I could when I had a chance there today. Cause I kind of had a busy schedule. Cause I had to run up north there and I had to go do some shopping. But it's one of those. The guy actually did pretty good. He inserted some few funny comments in there. I will give him that. That's why I gave him credit.
Yeah, but it sounds like you're basing your opinion on someone else's opinion of the movie.
No, I just couldn't. Well, he didn't put that many comments in it.
You don't think it was also part of it because you were distracted?
I don't know. I don't know. I just couldn't think of anything to say about that
If
movie.
you know, I'm not knocking if you didn't like it. If you didn't like it, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
But I can tell you this: when I was in the Air Force, we watched it a lot. We were drinking. It was so we were with buddies and we were drinking. So when you're drinking with friends, it's a funny movie.
And see, see, there might be the difference right there. I was sober by myself.
And you don't know who the star is, and we did.
Yeah.
The star is Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah, I'm not good with the actors in that.
That's all right. No, actually, it's his voice. Frosty the Snowman is a cartoon. That's the guy who did the voice.
Yeah, see, you came into this with a whole different mindset than I did.
Yeah, a different perspective, right? All of us had seen Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah, and then plus, you had people with you to enjoy. There's no way I was gonna let my kid watch that.
Your kid? No, I probably would say no to your. Yeah. Now, I remember the part where the woman. I have not seen that movie since the late '80s. But let me ask you this: the part where the woman sticks her boobs in the hole in the fence. Now, that was the only nudity in the whole movie, wasn't it?
No, there's a little bit others. Like there's some expeditionists in a window there, and a
Oh,
cross
okay.
dressed guy there. And like I said, I didn't finish it. There's also some ladies in like bikini bottom there, but it's
Okay.
like I don't know. I didn't want to risk showing it on YouTube, because I've seen it where people were completely nude doing a news segment there, and that was just fine. But there's other people who had half a second of a tit shot there, and all of a sudden their video got taken down for nudity.
No, I understand that, but what did you say about bikini?
Oh, some cross-dressing guy in a bikini in the window, like he was wearing his wife's clothes.
Oh,
It was about a 3 second shot.
right, but bikini isn't considered nudity.
No, but like the like the boobs in the beginning there, and the lady
Oh
was
yeah, yeah.
topless in the
Well, I know, like the woman that sticks her boobs in the fence. I know. Yeah, she was, and
yeah
I know you two would not allow that. I agree with that.
then there was also that topless lady in the window next to the cross-dressing husband.
Right.
So
Do you think there was too much gore in it?
no, there was uh, there's a party when I was going on that whole thing there from a guy who hates gore. The movie might have been a lot better if they would just turn it into a gore fest instead of like a the silly little
Well, it's supposed to be
comedy.
like it's supposed to be like a comedy because the guy who Jackie Vernon, the star, is a comedian. Was a
Yeah.
comedian. That was one of his last roles, though. I think he died at shortly after making that movie.
Okay.
But yeah, he was a stand-up comedian, and he did voices, like Frosty the Snowman, the cartoon from the 1960s or 70s or whatever it was. Romeo, you need to stay, dog. Ah, I just put my dog off my lap, and here he comes again. Stay, stay, Pooch. But hey, at least I gave you something different to watch instead of the same
Yeah,
old again, right?
and oh shoot.
Sorry, I
Yeah,
didn't
and
mean to distract you.
no, you're totally fine. No, why I said shoot was there? Oh, I was like, oh crap, there's a skeleton there. I hate the skeletons.
Is that a skill? Yeah, to show it like a glimpse.
Yeah, there was a skeleton there that was shooting arrows at me. So this is what I'm harvesting right now is some amethyst
Is
for a
that the
roof I'm
purple?
building.
That's the purple stuff.
Yeah, then grabbing the smooth basalt and calcium that always
That
surrounds the purple stuff. I'm trying to
yeah,
get that because I need it for a roof.
cool,
So I'm built this purple stuff. I'm building a roof out of.
nice.
Uh, uh, yeah, I got told I'm building an ugly monstrosity, but it's something different. I thought it looks cool.
Oh, beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, I'm still learning building techniques and stuff.
So when do you get on here with other players? Or you guys are all in there at the same time. Do you ever do that?
Oh, Jason was just on here earlier, and
Oh,
Salty's probably
okay,
busy right now. Thomas is at work. Yeah, I don't know where the other players have been.
okay.
We're trying to get more players.
I don't have a computer that could even run that.
Yeah. Oh, I must have ran into a clay block.
At least it's not as warm here today as it was yesterday, so that's good.
Yeah. It's actually pretty warm today.
Oh, it's warm there.
Yeah, well, it was a lot more. It's about 25 degrees warmer than it was yesterday.
Interesting, because here it's actually cooler than yesterday. But oh well, you never know.
Now you got a front coming in over there, probably. We just had a front move out.
Well, here in the Bay Area, it usually stays relatively cool, but this time of year, it kind of like up and down. I think yesterday. Well, the thing is that the house that I'm in, they don't turn on the AC, so when it gets even a little bit hot out there, my room gets hot because my room faces the southwest side of the house.
Yeah.
I always end
The,
up in the room with. I always end up in the hottest rooms wherever I live. I'm always end up in the hottest bedroom, and I hate it.
the southeast,
Southwest.
that's the hottest room.
Yeah, that's the part of the house where when the sun sets, it's facing that part of the house all day long, and it just cooks it.
Okay. I guess I never noticed. I had
Wait,
the
northwest, south, north, south, north, south. Yeah, southwest.
yeah, I had the southeast bedroom in the house here. Well, I did
Which
have the
means that's
northwest bedroom for the longest time too.
yeah.
But I
You
also
just
got a house that blocks a lot of. There's a neighbor that's their house is relatively close to mine, so it does cool down relatively, or it keeps it shaded.
well, hopefully the house isn't so close you can reach out your window and knock on their window.
Oh no! It's a good. It's like 30 feet away.
Yeah, that'll do.
I mean, I got good neighbors.
Oh, I wish I could say that. Well, actually, where I'm at now, I guess they're okay. They never screw with us, so that's good. That's all I ask. I've lived before where the neighbors are noisy. I especially what I can't stand living next to is people that are retired. They're the worst neighbors to ever have. I would
Oh,
much rather live next to a. I'd much rather live next to a family with a bunch of kids and barking dogs than I would one single retired person.
oh, then you'd hate my town. My town's pretty much a retirement community. Well, that's changing a little bit, but there's a lot of retired people here.
No, a lot of them they live too long. They need to just die off because normally I wouldn't have any problem, but when they're because they're home all day, they get bored, so they're nosy as hell, and they gripe about what everybody does around them, and I can't stand that.
Oh,
They
oh,
do not know how to stay to themselves, and they gripe to everybody and about everybody and moan and I can't stand them. I hate them, hate them,
it,
hate them, hate them.
oh, then you'd really hate my neighbor there because my dad took this old van bench there and he converted it into like a little sofa thing for out by the fire pit in the driveway. And yeah, when my parents moved there and they sold me the house, I put the thing in the garage there because I was going to put a fire pit out in the backyard. Not even 15 minutes after I put it in the garage, Ray comes over and goes, "Oh, me and Diane are so happy you got rid of that fancy. We thought it looked so tacky." I was like, "Oh, you son of a bitch!"
Are you
I said,
serious? See that's what I'm talking about. And I would have immediately told them off, but I'm guessing you didn't, did you?
"No, I'm play. I play. I was tempted to go back in the garage and pull it back out.
Well, you see how those you were getting ready to say, well, I'm polite. Why be polite when they're not being polite? See,
Well, they're being a lot.
when what's that?
Well, they're getting a lot politer now that they need more help around their house and they might need me. They've gotten a lot
Uh,
politer.
I wouldn't put up with that at all. I had this.
Yeah.
In fact, one time I'll tell you this: is I had this little house when I was living in Clovis, California, and it wasn't too bad, a little two-bedroom house.
Oh,
And
just a
next to me,
sec. Hey
go
there,
ahead.
Captain Fandom Nerd. Welcome. Oh, sorry. I was just saying hi to the
Oh, no
person.
problem, no problem. But I was living in this little two-bedroom house, and directly next to me was another two-bedroom house, and it had this old fat lady. And I'm saying fat because she was way fat. So what she would do is, when I first moved in, I was nice. She would she was so fat and lazy. She would sit in her car calling out. Now imagine this: she's in her car in her driveway. She would sit out there calling my name, calling me, asking me to come out of my house to come over and help her carry her groceries into her house. You got that?
Yeah.
All right. And of course, it's always, she says it like this. First of all, I'm sitting in my house. Sometimes I would have people over in company, and you hear run, run, and louder and louder. I would have people over and friends are like, "What is going on? What is that lady next door doing?" And I'd have to say, "Hold on, I'll be right back." And I'd walk over to her car and I'd say, "Yes," I don't remember her name. "Can you help me with my groceries and putting them into the house?" And at first I said, "Okay, I'll help you." But do you think it was helping? She did not carry one thing into the house. That is not helping. That is doing it for her. That is enabling her being lazy. So I eventually got to where I didn't do it. I would hear her come home. And by the way, she was so lazy. She would pull into her driveway and she would have to sit out there for 30 minutes just to build up the strength to get out of the car and walk into her house. I'm not joking. So I would be in my house. I would hear her car pull up. She would start calling my name. I would ignore her. That happened a few times and she finally stopped it. I'm willing to help people who need help. And when they say, "Can you help me?" I'm sure, yeah, I will help you, but not when they stand there and make me do everything. That's not helping. That's turning me into a slave, and I won't do it. So another reason why I don't want to live next to a retired person, especially if, like I said, people who are home all day. No way will I ever do that again.
Oh, here. Oh, there's one thing I wanted to show on the stream here before, since I forgot to close that earlier. But since this is my thousand death celebration here, I got we got this built all the way down here at the bottom of the hill. Yeah, Bob, can you see that?
It looks like a bridge and some water.
Yeah, do you see the sign? It
Hold
says
on.
Gorilla.
Let
It
me
says
zoom in here.
Gorilla. Oh, it says Gorilla Memorial Bridge, 1,000
Oh,
deaths.
there it is. Yeah, yeah. Okay. And what's that? What's that floating in the water?
Oh, that's those are like squid type things. Here, I'll show you what happens when you hit one.
They're like what?
They're squids. Then when you hit
Squids.
one,
Oh, okay. Squids.
it shoots
Okay.
out it shoots out ink, but you kill. Oh, it gave me it gave me two ink sacks for killing it.
So you can go underwater.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
but you only got limited time, or else you get drowned.
Why does it say squid hurts? The ink hurts you.
No,
Okay.
it's just kind of like a design thing for it has like a defense thing for the squid.
No, I know what they. I know why they shoot ink. I was just wondering why it says squid hurts.
Yeah, yeah, it doesn't hurt you though.
At least it ain't jellyfish, right?
I don't think we got jellyfish in Minecraft yet.
Yeah, that's good. Those would hurt.
They just added. Oh well, we got these things called guardians that shoot things at you that kind of they give you mining fatigue and stuff for like 3 minutes. They suck.
Now, this game, do you have to pay like a monthly fee, or you just buy it once
Nope.
and you own it?
One time, then you can buy perks and stuff like that, but I don't know anybody who buys the perks.
Now you're on a PC, right?
Yeah,
Do you remember how much you paid for the game?
like $34.
Cool. That's not bad.
Uh, put all that way. Is there anything in the chat?
Just Captain Phantom Nerd said hi.
Okay, nothing else.
Nope. Yeah, because you already
Yep.
said hi to him, right?
Yep. Now what happens when I feed the cows here? This
Wait, hold on. I got a phone call. I'll be right back.
alrighty.
Hello? What's up?
I'll just sit here, put the roof on. Oh shit! Oh, son of a bitch! All right. Oh, all right. Oh, well. Oh, well. God, I'm at the yellow germ here.
All right, here we go.
Oh, welcome back.
A friend of mine calls and says, "Hey, you want to chill?" And I said, "When?" He said, "Tonight." And I had to remind him that he lives about 5 hours away from me. God. And I said, "No, probably not. Probably not a good idea. And I have to work tomorrow." But I appreciate that.
Well, maybe it was in the area.
If I was in the area, but no, they're on the other side. They're like halfway down the state or whatever. But
No,
yeah, like,
maybe they're in the area.
they're not. No, they're not. He's in Fresno. I'm in San Leandro, and that's a good 4 or 5 hour drive at least with traffic.
Oh, but he could be in San Francisco on business, could he?
Oh, it would be nice if he was, but he isn't. In fact, he was telling me that he's going to file for unemployment, so he's definitely not in business.
Well, what I mean is maybe he had something to do in San Francisco.
No, he doesn't have any money.
Yeah.
I guess he just said he's I guess he's a nice guy, but he has trouble keeping jobs. He goes from one job to the next to the next to the next.
Well,
So
I
he's
know a few
usually
people like that.
yeah, he's usually broke most of the time. So he was calling to tell me he just moved, and I said, "Oh, that's great." So, and he told me the area where he's living. I said, "Oh, that's cool." I said, "It's kind of pricey." I said, "Are you happy? Did you find a new? Are did you have a good job?" And he says, "Well, I was working for a winery, but I have to go file for unemployment." So I didn't ask him if he got fired or what. I'm not gonna. He goes through so many jobs. I don't want to ask that. And it's
Yeah,
sad. He's old enough where he should try to get one job and stick to it. I'm sure you understand that
well,
when you first started working, when you were young, like 18, 19, 20, it's like, who cares about that job? Screw this job. I'm going to go find another job. Screw this job. I'm going to find another job. But I'm sure you realize at a certain age, it's like, I need to stick to one job.
I never quit a job.
Well, now you know what I mean, right? Well, this guy's like 32 or something like that. So he should know by now, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, I
And I,
got fired from one job, but the rest were like temporary jobs. The place closed for the one restaurant. They're closed down. Well, both
I
the
know
restaurants closed down.
I quit a few jobs that treated me like crap, especially when I was doing fast food.
I won't work. See, I won't. Like I know for a fact I'd hate fast food, so I wouldn't work it.
Yeah, they treat you like crap.
And plus, I don't want to work for a place known for like for Burger King there. Uh, I go and buy a lottery ticket every time they get my order right.
Yeah, I don't think no, I've never worked for Burger King. But every place is always screwing up orders. If I had to think of a place that screws up orders the most, well, it's hard to tell you. They all do. I do buy stuff from Burger King, burgers sometimes, but it
Son
seems to
of a
me like
bitch.
all the places always mess up my orders.
Yeah. So, I've only had one screw up at Arby's, and that one was my fault.
Oh, I don't like Arby's. They don't have pickles,
Oh, see, I don't like pickles, so that
and I
don't bother
do.
me.
Yeah, any sandwich or burger for me has to have dill pickles or forget it. It's for me that's the deal breaker. I remember that's how I learned. I was like, I think it was like the early 1980s. I took my nephew to an Arby's. I'd never been in there before, and I passed by it, and I thought, well, that doesn't look too bad. Let's get a roast beef sandwich. And I went in there, and I started ordering. I said, okay, I want extra pickles, and then I want a Pepsi. Oh, we don't have pickles, and we don't have Pepsi. And I said, then you don't have my business. And I turned around and walked out and have not been back since.
Uh,
And I'm glad because my sister has went there, and I've seen what she brings home, and it's like, oh God, those sandwiches are tiny. There's no way I would ever spend so because they're not cheap. So no, I wouldn't.
I don't know.
Not for
My
me.
beef and cheddar max is only like $10, and it's half a pound of food, half a
That's
pound of meat.
that's kind of expensive. Okay, that means $20 a pound for the meat. Think about it.
Eh, yeah, but you gotta think they already cooked it for you and everything else.
Is it cooked or is it just thin sliced deli meat?
No, it's cooked and everything.
So is it a
Then
burger?
they no, it's roast beef. It's they slice their own roast beef, and then they cook it in. They somehow they slow roast it, and then they throw a bunch of cheese on top of it with their Arby's sauce.
Does the RB sauce have mayonnaise in it?
No, it's kind of like a sweet. Um, would it be sweet and tangy or?
That's okay as long as it. Long as but I would just ask them for mustard.
Yeah,
But
no, but
what's
it's
that?
it's pretty decent. And for $10, you're not gonna find a burger much cheaper either. Because
Oh
if you
no,
think
I'm
about
sure
it,
that it's a lot. I'm sure it's a lot better deal where you live. Since I'm in California, that same thing probably costs $15.
yeah. But for a sandwich there for a fast food place and for a place that's never screwed up my order, that's a hell of a damn deal.
What do you order? Do you ever order anything different about it? Like no, add I don't want this or I'll add this. Do you ever make anything
Oh,
special
I get it on a regular bun,
instead of what?
onion bun.
Oh, okay. So is that what they mess up on sometimes at the other places?
That's
Something
no,
like that.
that's the time that they screwed up. They put it on an onion bun, but they took care of it right away.
Okay.
They didn't have no gripes about it or nothing. They just took it back and then they fixed it for me because I
I
can't eat onions.
okay. I was in the South a few years ago working, and there was a hamburger place called Hardee's. Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah, we got one just north of us.
Okay. This was in Little Rock, Arkansas. I had never been there before. Out here, the same chain is called Carl's Jr., but there it's called Hardee's in the South. It's the same company. Everything looks the same except for the name. It even has the same star symbol and all that garbage. But anyway, I had never been into Hardee's before. I went in there and I ordered the same thing I do if I was at Carl's Jr. I ordered a burger, no mayonnaise, add mustard. It's exactly what I say: no mayonnaise, add mustard because I don't like mayonnaise. So they said okay. They took the order. And then I sat down. They called me. I went and picked it up. Sat down at the table, opened it up, and sure enough, there's mayonnaise on it.
So either they forgot to that in the computer, or the guy was just seeing the burger thing off the menu and didn't pay attention to the special instructions.
They didn't care. I'll just say everybody that was working in there is a person of color. You got that? So that's
Yeah,
why they. All right. So they were rude when I took the order. I knew. By the way, I knew they were going to mess it up by the way they took the order, by the way they spoke to me. But anyway, when I opened it up and I saw there was mayonnaise on it, I started walking up to the front counter, and the lady at the register, "What is your problem?" Right, yelling it clear across the restaurant. Isn't that lovely?
maybe you had that look on your face.
What's that?
Maybe you just had that look on your face like you're pissed about something.
No, no. And by the way, and if I did, that's no reason for her to treat customers like that, is it?
I don't know. I wasn't there, so wait, there, but no, I, I
That's
made
not what.
sure. Like I always tried
That's
to be. Yeah,
no.
I always like when I
That's
was working.
when someone says, "What is your problem?" to a customer, that means they're trying to pick a fight. And I
No,
wasn't gonna see. Originally, I was gonna say, "Hey, this has mayonnaise instead of mustard." But as soon as that came out, and by the way, she was extremely large, fat, big mouth, loud, nasty, and dirty. So when I walked up to the counter, I said, "Just give my money back." I'm not going to have them spit in my food or some other garbage. So I just said, "Give me my money back." I don't deal with people that are racist and loud like that. I was in the
yeah,
South.
boss
Where
always.
I was in the South, so I probably the only person in that town with the color of skin I had. There were many times where I would go to a gas station and get gas, and they would just ignore me. So extremely, extremely racist. Oh, I hated it. The Bible Belt. I'll never, ever, ever go back.
We always got trained, especially if a customer has a complaint, uh, make sure to hear them out.
Wait, what?
Whenever a customer had a complaint, we got trained to make sure to always hear them out.
Well, yeah, that'd be nice, right? You'd think, but no, nope.
That's the way we were trained. Because we got another thing we got trained is every customer is looking for a free meal. Our job is to get not give them a reason to get a free meal.
Right. Well, just that's logical. I remember one time. in the same town, Little Rock. It was at night, and I drove through the drive-through of a Taco Bell, and I could tell by the person that was speaking on the speaker that it was definitely a person of color. But anyway, it doesn't matter. They asked what I wanted, and when I started calling off my order, they said, "Oh no, we don't take orders from you white people." So yeah, that's the
That
South. That's the South.
that's when you file a complaint
The black
with
manager?
no
Yeah,
no no
right.
no not fish with not with the regional man with the regional office. That's when you file a complaint with the regional office.
But yeah, but I'm saying considering the whole town with what it's populated with, they don't care what I say. I mean, they might send me a coupon for a free taco or something, and I'm not interested. And I'm definitely not going to go back to the same place for that taco if they're going to give me a free taco. So no, I just didn't go back to Taco Bell in the South. In the South, they don't have a volume button. There's no off button. They just say what they want. So that's why I did not stay there. In fact, I was told that many times. Many times I was told that
It
they
just
weren't
sounds
going to
like
serve
the
me because I
town
was
you
white.
were. To me, I think it just sounds like you were just in a bad town. And I
No,
meant
my
to,
my job sent me all around. I was traveling all around. I was repairing copy machines, faxes, and printers and stuff like that. So they were sending me like hospitals. So I would go to St. Louis. I went to Little Rock, Arkansas. I ended up in Oklahoma. I was in Tennessee for a little bit. I was in Texas for a little bit. Texas was not that bad, but the other ones I just mentioned, horrible, horrible.
I don't know. I've been down south a few times. I've talked to quite a few Southerners. I guess I never. It sounds like you're in like a bad town there with Little Rock, in St. Louis. That that's a good town to be in anyhow.
Ah, right. I mean, I'll give you that right there in a lot of those cities. They still have segregation. They had churches where it said white only on the front, and then right next to it would be a church that said black only.
When
And
was
I'm like,
this?
what in the South?
No, when?
2 years ago, three. It's still like that. It
Uh,
hasn't changed. I have a friend Manny. He works for a food company, and they fly him all over because he's a uh, quality manager, whatever they call that, quality control. And he often goes to those same places that I was at, and he's like, "Yeah, you're right. It is horrible there. Yeah," and he hates going there. In fact, he finally found a different job because he got tired of them sending him there.
I don't know.
'Cause I
When I was
remember.
down south, I never seen that.
Oh,
When
okay.
I was
Well,
down
good for you.
south.
You're lucky you were not. You're lucky you were not exposed to it. I'll put it that way.
Oh,
Okay,
we went
listen.
to
Here's
because
listen to this one. All right, listen to this. Yeah, have you ever heard of the store called Kroger?
yeah.
Okay, there was a Kroger that I was sent to fix a copy machine. The manager apparently had a copy machine in her office. At the time I didn't know if it was a his or her. I just got a work request saying that there was a manager printer in the manager's office that wasn't working, and I need to go check it out and fix it. And I said, okay, whatever. So when I got there, the employee, I always go up to an employee and say, "Hi, I'm here to see the manager to work on a printer for the manager." And the employee took me back to the manager's office. The manager wasn't there. She said, "Well, I guess she's not here right now, but I'll let you in so you can start working on the printer." I said, "Okay, thank you." She was not very nice. So I went in there and I started working on the printer. And about 5 minutes later, this lady walks in. She's white, skinny, and smelled real thick of cigarettes. I could hardly breathe because it was a small room. So I guess she had just been smoking in, I don't know, in a vacuum chamber or what. But anyway, she came in and I said, "Hello, my name is Ron. I'm here with Rico." That was the name of the company I was working for. I said, "Hi, my name is Ron. I'm here with Rico." "What? You don't sound like you're from around here." I said, "Well, no, ma'am. I'm from California." "Mexifornia? Oh, no. It's people like you I keep my kids away from. That's why we have homeschooling." And then, by the way, 20 minutes she went on and on insulting me. and that was a white lady. So no, no, I'll never go to the South ever again. I remember it's the first thing out of her mouth. You don't sound like you're from around here. I was like, oh God. But at least I feel better that I don't sink to such depths. So I'm good.
Yeah. How do you like this look right here?
What is that?
That's calcium and black
No,
stone
no, no. I mean, is it like a podium or a building or what is it?
bell tower. There's a bell
Oh,
on
okay.
top.
Okay,
I
that's
think I
cool.
might have to make it taller the way that I'm making this roof. But here, if I I'm gonna make this like a square. Oh, oops. Those stairs are eventually gonna be gone. Oh shit!
So how late are you gonna be streaming tonight?
I don't know. Oh damn it! Son of a bitch!
Until you get tired of it, I guess. Died again. What is that? 1001 now or what?
Enderman. No, I showed earlier. I'm a little late to the game on the 1,000 deaths thing here, but I had a bad day um with what's that big the big one there, the new one there. There that got killed by. There's a major boss in here. I had a bad day with him being killed by it.
Gotcha.
I can't remember the name. I'm at 1,041, and Thomas got killed 10 times by the warden. The warden, that's what it was. The warden killed him 10 times. Otherwise, he'd be still at 93.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm checking my Gilligan's Island stream right now to see if I got any strikes.
I should though.
I hope not. It said 87 views. We got more views last night on the Gilligan's Island review that I've been getting on the TAS reviews.
Huh.
All right, let's see. Video has got. All right, where is it? Okay. Do I go details or do I go to reach? I'm looking to see if it has any strikes. Was it a details? Customization, analytics, editor.
Content. The content.
Yeah, let's see. There, content. All right.
It should say restrictions under restrictions.
That's October 5th. Okay, that's not what we're looking for. Okay, I'm looking for last night. Where is it? Oh, live. Okay, here it is. Restrictions none. Beautiful. Perfect. Oh, okay, good. I guess as long as I stick to stills and not any video clips, we should be all right.
Yeah. Or if you do a clip, keep it very short or pause after each sentence.
Right, very short, if anything. And as you saw, as we were saying last night, it's too bad because Gilligan's Island is funny, and it's hard to talk to people, telling them if something is funny, if they're not actually seeing it happen. You know what I mean? So that's not easy, but they seem to enjoy themselves. We had a good turnout last night. There were a lot of people there, so I'm happy for that.
Yeah.
Are you going to go see Black Adam?
No, but I got to work tomorrow.
No, I don't mean tomorrow, but are you planning on seeing Black Adam at all?
Maybe I'll ask somebody or ask Pickles to look into it.
Oh well, it's not going to be
I
available
don't know.
that
What
way
is
for a
Black
while.
Adam?
That's the new
What's
movie
Black?
starts today and tomorrow. Black Adam with Dwayne Johnson.
What's it about?
Superhero movie. He's supposed to be a super villain, but whatever. It's The Rock, so he's not going to be that bad of a bad guy.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna wait for daylight because I don't want to sleep because that's gonna reset my spawn point. I still want to go back to Gr- Grillville to grab some more stuff. Oh, I know what I can show you if I can find the pickaxe.
Okay.
I gotta find the right pickaxe here. I have one that has like a special enchantment on it. There it is. Down here, this thing here is a skull catalyst. Every time like say like the skeleton for example dies around it, it converts some of the stuff into skulk and skulk veins for harvesting. Like up
Oh, that's
there, that's
cool.
skulk. And so we got like our own skulk generator here. But the issue where I'm having right now is getting the skulk, not the. But I found out I can use it by my other XP stuff because it screws up your XP farms. Except this one, I know how to fix it if it gets clogged up. But like the ones Jason made me, it he said I made one hell of a mess inside that thing
Now, are you on a desktop or a laptop?
laptop.
Do you have any idea how much RAM you have?
I looked at it a while ago. It's not very much. It's because it's a cheapo from
Well, same
Walmart.
here. Mine was a cheap too. Probably like I think it's like 4 gigs of RAM or something like that. HP.
Yeah, and the skulk here, these skulk veins, you can only get it with the silk touch torch or silk touch. Um,
Now, why is your pick purple or blue now?
because it's enchanted with silk touch. That's the only way to
Okay.
harvest the skulk. Because the
Okay.
skulk here is a special item. You can
Yeah.
only get it with a certain enchantment.
And then it only lasts for a while.
Well, I can repair it over here, but I don't have the XP to fix it. I need eight. I need this. There's a 4 down here. That 4 down here needs to be an 8.
Okay, cool.
And that's my only silk touch, so I don't want to. It's at its last legs.
So, what was the last movie you saw at the theaters?
Oh, Elf. I took Owen to.
Are you talking about the movie with Will Ferrell?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, that was a long time ago.
Well, they did it for a Christmas special.
Oh, so that was just last Christmas?
Yeah,
Okay. I take it you like that movie?
the kid likes it.
Who?
My kid likes it.
Oh, your kid likes it. Okay, got you. If I
I don't
remember
know.
right, I think
Yeah,
I like. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's not that bad of a movie.
I don't like Will Ferrell. That's my problem.
Oh,
I
wait
do
a
like James Caan, the guy who played his boss. I just looked it up. Yeah, I'm a fan of James Caan. In fact, he just passed recently, unfortunately. But Will Ferrell, oh no! I'm right now. Just look at the pictures of him. Oh my god! It's like acid on the eyes. He is so unfunny. I don't. It's just not my thing. Certain people, I can't. Will Ferrell, um, Adam Sandler, and there's another guy I keep getting mixed up with Adam Sandler. I can't remember who he is, but I don't like either
Oh,
one of them.
I find Adam Sandler pretty humorous.
That's fine. Everybody has opinion. I'm more into the old school humor. Oh, which reminds me, one of these days you and I need to do a watch party of Laurel and Hardy.
What's that?
That's the comedy I told you that was kind of like the Three Stooges, and the reason why is because in, Skipper and Gilligan were influenced by it. So I wanted to kind of give you a history of where Skipper and Gilligan came from.
Okay. I'm always willing to watch something.
Well,
Usually,
their shorts are like 20 minutes long, so that's not too bad.
oh, okay.
Yeah, they made a lot of shorts. They were like 20 minutes long. They made a few movies, but we go watch one of their shorts. Black and white, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh,
And I forgot. I was so focused on trying not to screw up yesterday's stream. I felt bad we were at the show in the beginning. Where the castaways are sitting in front of the boat. You know what I'm talking about, right at the beginning of the show.
yeah.
I was gonna say each of their names, and I totally forgot. And it's like because I was trying to not screw things up. So I'm gonna cover that next week.
I gotta add another floor to this.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Oh my god! What's that?
I'm getting to the point there. Like some of these floors are specially dedicated. Like this is all clay. This is gonna be like this whole floor will be like just for clay. This next one's gonna be for like the stuff you find in lush caves.
Cool.
This is my terracotta level. The next level, this is gonna be all for sand. And it looks like, no wait, that was weapons. This one's sand. This one's sand. This next one here will be gravel. It looks like. There is a height limit in this game though. I can only build to, so but it's kind of cool looking at the top. When you get to the top of these buildings, the view you can get looking all around. Oh, that's a nice shot right there. Looking down at my mansion there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty good, cool shot right there. Ugh.
So are you building like a whole city or what?
We're building out areas and all that, but there, this area here, the reason we came because it's a bunch of open caverns in there, and they're looking for the deep dark. But I found that on one of my random tangents.
Cool.
I'm just building to build. Now that it's light out, I can go back to building. I hear Thomas is building.
Excuse me.
Oh, I hear a communicator.
Yeah, my phone. Somebody's texting or it's an alert. Let me see here. Oh, it's just a channel. Something coming on a channel.
Oh, someone's streaming.
Yeah, there's a channel that I check out sometimes called the Late Late Horror Show, and they're doing a stream, but they do a stream every night.
Oh, okay. Oh, shoot. Just a sec. Uh, I just had to tell the kid to go to bed. And he
What's
listens.
that?
Oh, I just had to tell the kid to go to bed, and he actually listens.
Oh, he goes to bed at 9.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. You sound like a good kid.
Oh, yeah.
What time do you get him up in the morning?
He wakes me up.
Oh, I guess that answers that one. You got a built-in alarm clock, I guess, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, it's more the TV turning on wakes me up.
Gotcha.
I only got one fire stick, so I just have that in the bedroom.
Oh, you mean the Amazon Fire Stick?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I canceled my Amazon Prime. Do you have Amazon Prime or no?
No.
Smart. I wasn't. I don't know why I've been coughing, but yeah, I was paying for Amazon Prime, and I wasn't really even ordering that much stuff to really make it worth the money. And plus, when I figured out that they were using my money to pretty much make Rings of Power, I said that's the last straw. And I'm not going to give any woke company my money anymore, so they can just make more woke.
Oh, it's gonna be hard to find the stuff there. I suppose you could have the Daily Wire.
Is that a channel? What is it?
No,
Isn't that?
it's a company there. Ben Shapiro's part of it. Jeremy Boring built it. He actually, I should send you the commercial for Jeremy's Razors. The guy who owns Daily Wire started Jeremy's Razors as a.
Isn't isn't it like a news website?
Yeah, it's news, but they've been making movies too. Like they built Run, Hide, Fright, and Terror on the Prairie and stuff.
Is that the one with Gina Carano?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, I've heard of that.
yeah. But
You
Jeremy,
know, I downloaded that movie and I still haven't watched it. Is it any good?
which one?
Terror on the Prairie.
No, I haven't watched it yet. It's on the list.
Okay.
No, but Jeremy Boring there, they had with one of their podcasters there, Matt Walsh, uh, some guy with 2 Twitter followers said something to about Harry's Razors there about how could they support some racist podcaster. So immediately, without even doing any research or looking, they immediately broke their contract with the Daily Wire there. So Jeremy Boring started Jeremy's Razors as a joke to get back at him, and then that company really took off.
Oh, well, that's good. That's just like Gillette when they made that commercial attacking men. Nope, never going to buy any of their product ever again.
Oh, they attacked Gillette in it. I
What's
have to
that?
say, they attacked Gillette
Oh,
in the
well,
commercial.
good, good. Yeah, they should.
I have to send you that. It's the funniest damn commercial I've ever seen.
Yeah, screw those people. That's also why I don't pay for any streaming services. None of them are worth the money. And the ones that have commercials, I won't sit through the commercials. So basically, for me, no streaming services. I'm definitely, you would never ever catch me paying for a streaming service that has commercials. It's like, oh, no way.
So they're going back to the cable days.
Well, they're getting to where they're all going to start charging. They're getting to where all those that you pay for, like Disney Plus and HBO Max and all that, all those are going to start showing commercials. And people are going to pay to watch the commercials. And I would never do that, ever.
Well, you used to have to pay for cable, then the cable would have commercials on it.
No, I won't do that. I won't sit through commercials. All the commercials are insulting and woke right now, and I won't do it.
So I'm gonna have to go hunt. I'm gonna have to go searching here again. Wait,
Yeah, I saw that. I think you were the one that first brought it up, and then I saw it on the news that I guess about the Circle K's in Florida going to sell pot.
I never brought that up.
Oh well, somebody did. Sorry, I thought it was you. Somebody did. Like I don't know, within the last week or so.
Someone mentioned that in the comment.
It was in LDG's channel because he lives in Florida.
Oh, okay. No, I thought maybe there was a comment about that on my stream.
No, I think it was LDG's. But it's just that I was thinking, I hope those Circle K's are prepared to get robbed over and over and over. Well, I'm sure they already are getting robbed, but it'll get a lot worse once they start selling pot.
Uh, nah, I don't. Unless
You'll
they're in a bad,
see. You'll see.
because they don't have that problem in Colorado,
Let me.
or not that I've heard of.
Well, they do here in California, at least in Oakland. But let me
I
ask you
think
this:
that's more of the area, not what they're selling.
well, they go to the areas where the cops don't do anything, right? Where they know they can get away
Yeah.
with it. But I'll give you an example. I was just watching on the news here in the Bay Area because you got to remember now the criminals run amok here and the cops don't do anything. So I was watching a video of another, and I say another because it's like almost every other day, a jewelry store getting robbed. And they showed the video. They had no security, nothing. And two guys walked into the jewelry store, started beating the employees and taking the jewelry. And of course, in California, nobody tries to stop them. They, so they smash the glass, take all the jewelry, and just walk out. They don't have to run because nobody goes after them. So and then everybody has sympathy, saying, "Oh, those that poor store owners. Oh, the poor thing, poor thing." And I'm thinking, who in their right mind in California? We have one of the highest crime rates in the country. Who in their right mind would run a jewelry store without having any security, none whatsoever, and then whine and moan and cry when you get robbed? It's like, are you serious? I don't know. But if you had a jewelry store, wouldn't you have a security guard there with a gun?
I'd have I'd have the gun on my waist and one below the counter.
Exactly. But here, the people that own the jewelry stores are anti-gun owners. They're the ones that want to ban guns, so that's why they don't have any security. So because of that, they get robbed and beaten. So there you go, right?
Yeah. Well, they want to live with that. That's their own. That's their own problem.
I completely agree. That's what I say. Don't gripe about it when it happens.
It's the same people there. They vote for all these policies, then they flee when their policies backfire. Then they vote for the exact same thing to the area they moved to.
That's exactly right. Are you guys getting a lot of California people where you live?
Oh hell no, they couldn't stand. They couldn't stand a Minnesota winter. Yeah, because what's the average temperature in California?
Well, it depends on what area you're in. But if you mean the coldest area, it'll get down to freezing, which is about 10, 15 degrees.
So that's 5 months out of the year here. Because I don't think anyone can handle it when it gets down to -30 with the -60 wind chill.
Probably not. And we don't have the infrastructure. We don't have like we don't have, since we're not used to getting like snowy roads. We don't have snow plows. They don't have the infrastructure to put ice on the road or any of that kind of stuff. So we would be pretty screwed if it got that cold.
Well, don't they have that up in the hills?
Oh yeah, up in the stream hills, if you go high enough, yes.
So yeah, they could easily just send them down to if they absolutely need to.
Well, if we had that kind of climate, they would start investing money into those sort of things.
Yeah, and they would start. These people would start crying on the first snowfall there when you get 8 inches of snow. And they're going, "How am I going to get to work?" I'd go about. Well, since you're not used to drive about 20. The rest of us will go about 40.
Well, what do you do when the roads are covered with ice and the cars are crashing in and sliding into each other?
Slow down.
Well, yeah, you can slow down, but when you're on ice, you're still going to slide and you still get collisions, right?
Well, we'll slide a little bit, but unless you can't see a damn thing, we'll still drive them.
Well, that's good.
Because we're used to driving on ice. It's always the first snowfall is when you'll have the most accidents because we got to get back to into the groove of driving on it. But there's
Right,
been days I've drove to work 30 miles an hour just fine. If I start sliding, just take your foot off the gas till your tires regrip.
right. Do you have like a front wheel drive or what?
Yeah, mine's front wheel.
Cool.
But a lot of these people, they're especially they try to rely on their 4 wheel drive. They don't. Your 4 wheel drive don't mean shit when all four tires are sliding.
Right.
I forgot to grab some food because I'm gonna go looking for. I gotta go find some more amethyst.
Oh, you mean in the game or are you talking about dinner? You haven't had dinner yet.
No, I've had dinner.
Okay.
We just
I
we
hope,
just we just stopped at Quick Trip there. I got some
chicken
chicken
bowl.
tenders. I got some of that. I got some of that LSD chicken.
I hope I can eat tonight.
Oh, am I keeping you from your dinner?
My root. I have okay. I have roommates, and each of them have a bedroom. Like I'm in my room, but there's one of them. I don't know why. John. He lives on the couch right outside my door, and he occupies the couch and kitchen area all the time. And whenever I try to go in there and make something to eat, he's always in the kitchen. He's got stuff all over the stove, and I can't get in there. I usually have to just go to bed.
Oh shoot! The, that damn screen keeps popping up. I don't even know what it is.
The only thing close. The fast food places close kind of early here,
Hmm.
and the 24-hour places that have any kind of food is really nasty stuff. They're like 7-Elevens and stuff.
Hey, don't you have like a Quick Trip nearby?
That's what I'm talking about. We have stuff like that, but they don't. It doesn't sound like they have the same kind of food you do. What they have. Okay, first of all, they don't stock much food at nighttime. I'm guessing maybe they don't sell much during the nighttime, but they usually mostly stock during the daytime. I guess when people are working and eating lunch, I guess maybe. But
Yeah.
Like right now, the closest thing to me is what's called a 7-Eleven. And if I go there right now, the only thing they'll have is these horrible. They have the warmers with like chicken nuggets, and they might have a hot dog or two, and these horrible pizzas. So it's not my. It's not even worth driving to go. I won't do it.
Well, if you think about it, 70% of people work during the day or second shift. So when it get well, I guess it's still pretty early for you there. But most of the people have already you're in between the shifts. Your work shifts.
Yeah, you would think.
So really it wouldn't be worth it stocking up, in between like work shifts of people.
That's what I'm guessing. Either they don't sell that much, or they just don't care. I don't know. Some of
No,
them, I
they're not going to sell that much when you're probably only going to have like four or five. Well, I don't know what the like four or five. Yeah, of course, I'm in a
right.
small town. So my thought process and my view on things is a lot different than someone who lives in. I don't even know how big San Francisco, like the area is.
Excuse me. Ugh. It's a lot of people.
Yeah, so
I'm not in San Francisco. I'm across the bay from it, but yeah, there's a lot of people everywhere around here.
no, I was just going by the general area.
Yeah, it's pretty much. Yeah, I guess I'm not gonna go to Bird's channel, not Bill's channel anymore. I think I'm done with Bill.
Hmm.
You remember where you're at, or do you get lost?
No, my tunnel's right there.
Oh, okay. I
In
can't
this
believe
game here, I have a pretty good sense of direction.
cool. I can't believe it's still impossible to get a PS5 for all this
Is it?
time. Yep. You go to Amazon right now and it says out of stock, pre-order, some other garbage like that, and because as soon as they come out, they buy them up and put them on eBay for $1,000. I'm not going to do that.
Well, good thing I don't play PS5.
There's a couple games that I wanted, but I'm not going to pay $1,000 for the console just to play a couple games.
Yeah. Have you tried like Etsy and stuff
They're not
or
going to sell
Mercari?
PS5s. They're not going to
What?
sell PS5. They're not going to sell PS5s.
Or Mercari's pretty good.
I haven't heard of that one.
Yeah, I used it to find a dish of the girlfriend's I broke. I wanted to get it replaced before she noticed.
So
Yeah,
wait,
it's a
I'm not
rare
sure.
dish.
I'm not sure. What did you say?
It's Mercari.
And what does that have to do with the guy and the girlfriend? I'm confused. I'm
No,
sorry.
I went. I found the dish that I broke on there. There, I wanted to get it. That I wanted to get replaced before she noticed.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So I basically was like, "Is it worth a fight over a dish, or do I just get it replaced before she notices it's broken?"
That's exactly what I would have done. Because women notice that stuff real fast.
No, well, what's funny is I went around to a bunch of different garage sales looking for one, and one lady asked me if I was looking for something specific. I told her I need the certain ceramic dish. I want to get it replaced before the girlfriend notices. And there's like five or six, or there's like 10 people sitting around talking. I'm guessing it was a multi-person garage sale, and they're and one lady's like, "Oh, that's funny. I'm so glad my husband would never do it." I was like, "Every husband's done that."
Right,
And
right,
the
right.
other go through the line. The guy's like, "Yep, I've done that. I've done that. I've done." Then the guy that was her husband, he goes, "I plead the fifth."
Right.
Oh, ugh.
I remember when I was about 15, 16, something like that. I don't know how it happened, but my mom had this vase kind of pot something. It got broken, and we were panicking. She was gone, and we were thinking, okay, what are we gonna do? It was like an old something my grandma had handed down, so we weren't gonna be able to find it at the stores. So I went and got glue, and we very carefully glued it back together, put it back up on the shelf, whatever. My mom comes home, and it's almost like she had radar. She went right to it. What happened to this? How did this get broken? God.
Maybe you glued it together like the leg lamp in Christmas Story.
No, that's what we thought it looked. We thought it looked not that bad, but oh well, it wasn't good enough.
I'm still thinking that the mother in the Christmas Story broke that thing on purpose because she hated it,
Of course she did.
but claims it was an accident.
Of course.
Ugh. I should be getting to another cavern here pretty soon.
Yeah, the guy who played in that Christmas Story, Darren McGavin, I saw his grave.
I must. Was that on one of your LA trips?
Yeah, it was years ago. I used to go to look at Hollywood grave sites, and his was one of them, Darren McGavin.
Okay.
Unfortunately, back then I didn't have a video camera. It was just this. I was taking, pictures, still pictures with a camera. That film I had to get developed, but I haven't been back since I had like a cell phone. I've been trying maybe go back. I don't know.
Yeah. If you ever decide to go back there, that'd be make some nice shorts of like this is where this person's buried, and kind of like
I,
take like a.
yeah, but a lot of the people I like, most of you guys don't know who they are because I like the older stuff. So like if I went and saw the grave sites of like Laurel and Hardy, you wouldn't know who they are. You
Well,
know
like
who
I said,
you know who the
yeah,
Three Stooges are, but
yeah, yeah. So which one was he?
what's that?
Which Three Stooges was he?
He who?
Well, he said I thought. Well, you mentioned something like the Three Stooges there,
I
and you
saw
said,
all their graves. I saw all their graves. Mo Howard, Curly, Larry, Joe DeRita, and Joe
"Huh,
Besser. That's all of them. Oh, and Shep Howard.
huh, apparently I was in this cavern already."
God, I hope my roommate's not in the living room again. Jesus Christ. I don't know if he lost his job or what, but it seems like he's always here.
Hmm.
Yeah, I gotta find another place to live.
Oh, oh, that was close. Almost fell in that. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find any more. Find what I'm looking for anymore down tonight.
What do you think of the movie Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
Never seen it. Never even heard of it.
Ooh, I recommend that one for you. So if you're looking for something for next week, definitely recommend. And that's not, believe me, it's not so bad. Like Microwave Massacre, it actually has a budget and it's a pretty good movie.
Okay. No, well, next week's already filled. That's
What's that
my.
going to be?
That's gonna be my special Loon Lake live stream.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Any gore?
No, it's a haunted one
Okay.
there, and I'm gonna be talking a lot throughout that movie there because it's something I'm actually familiar with. I'm actually out at that area quite a bit. I'm there. I've been all over that place there. I've
Have you
even been
seen
out to that cemetery.
Have you seen the movie before?
Yes,
Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how well would you say they portrayed it? How good of a job did they do making the movie?
like the accuracy. Well, what the thing
Well, it's not. I
is
know it's not always going to be accurate, but I'm just saying, how good of a movie is it? I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give it?
well, I'm biased on it. I'd give it like an eight out of 10, but you got to be into old urban legends and stuff like that
Cool.
because it's based. See, back in the 1800s, there was this gal called Mary Jane who 'cause she died of diphtheria at like real young age, like 21, 22, like that young,
Right.
and this asshole of a fur trader just drum up tourism and getting people to the areas so they could drum up what the hell that he could drum up business. Uh, shit. So that he could drum up business. He told the story of how she was a witch and that she was like beheaded. All the stories changed over the years, but how she was bewitched and all this other shit there. He was just doing it to strum up business there, and it turned into an urban legend where if you step over a grave like three times, you die, and all that those kind of stories.
Yeah.
It's actually for the budget the guy did there, it was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I see
The
here
guy
it says
did,
the film was produced on a very minimal budget.
yeah, but it's not. It doesn't look cheap. Like it was
Is
cheap,
it?
but was
Was it done? Would you say it's like a regular movie or like the Blair Witch Project?
I've never seen the Blair Witch Project to compare.
Blair Witch Project is found footage movie. Do you know what that means?
Oh no! This is all original footage.
Well, I don't mean well. Found footage where they try to make it look like a documentary, like it's a real story,
No,
and
it's a
they're
regular film.
talking into the camera. Okay,
It's a
that's
regular
good.
film.
That's good. Would you say they did a good job of telling the story?
Yeah, actually, they because the guy was from around here.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. It looks like most of the people were locals. In fact, the
Yeah,
crew, the people that made the movie, were the actors. So yeah, they were. They didn't have a lot of money,
yeah. The guy was originally from this area there until he moved out to L.A. like 15 some years ago.
and
And he
so for
decided he decided to come back to move to make the movie. He decided to come back. It was actually on set filming. The only thing that's inaccurate is the the church burning, but the church getting burnt down that actually got converted into a house that's actually sitting right next to the liquor store, Loon Lake Liquor Store.
cool. Loon Lake is the name of a small town,
No, that's the name of
just
lake
a lake,
the town. Like they like around here in the 1800s, they didn't really they built towns around rivers and lakes
right?
mostly, and then you also got towns that popped up later on afterwards. But when they're first settling the county, they settled around the lake instead around the lake to there, and eventually that all died out. But they ended up in there's a cemetery out there, and eventually that like there's a bunch of houses going around the lake, but it's not an actual town. It
Right.
the lake's split up between two a couple towns there, and the town that they're portraying that it was filmed in there does is actually not the actual town the lake's in. The lake is actually in my hometown.
Looks like the movie's not that old. I'll download it and check it out.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna be watching that next Sunday.
I'll
I
watch it.
suppose.
I'll watch it before you review it. That way, I know what you're talking about.
Okay, I'll point out like where I caught my first. Like they actually got the spot where I caught my first catfish in
Oh,
on
cool.
on there. You know,
I
and I actually got shorts and I got a bunch of shorts on my channel there.
yeah.
There of Loon Lake and what the cemetery looks like now, and
What?
there's a and I actually got like I took a video of the signs that are out there right now, that tell the story of the cemetery.
Yeah.
So
I like those type of movies where legends and about stuff like that. Like the Legend of Bogey Creek and stuff like that. So that's cool.
yeah, yeah, but yeah, too bad they don't mention that the fur trader is the one that got that rumor started. I didn't even know that. Someone pointed that out when I was asking questions about it. Someone on our one of our Facebook groups.
Cool. Sounds like you're out of lighter fluid.
That's the electric one.
You don't have to put fluid in it.
Uh, I might have to. This thing's always been shitty, but I don't know where my other one's at.
You got Simple Jack live in the chat.
Hey, Simple Jack, how's it going? I'm actually we're doing my 1,000 death celebration here tonight. We're just sitting here
Oh,
chatting. If you want to come up or
yeah, it was about 5 minutes ago. Hopefully he's still there. Sorry, I just noticed.
oh,
I
it's
was looking. I was looking at the Loon Lake stuff on Internet Movie Database. So I didn't see when he came in.
yeah, I think he's still watching. Oh, is it just a black screen for you? Oh, there it
Well,
is.
I can see. It looks like credits or something.
Oh, that's the pause screen.
Which is fine.
Oh, this thing's starting to freeze up. Oh, oh, I'm getting the circle. Oh, I froze up.
You have to reboot.
No, I don't have to reboot, but there we go. Now it's going. But oh, oh, got my wrist itches. Like my wrist is really dried out right now. Oh, yeah, it's getting blotchy on my side.
Maybe you need some like lotion or something.
I got there.
Cool.
It's from the soap at work when we run the like. For some reason, the three holer really. I don't get it.
Wait. So what was that?
The holer shaker. If we use that one really dries out my skin, but the six holer that we have doesn't.
What do you mean 3 holder, 6 holder?
Oh, our shakers there that for when our parts come out of the oven, we throw them in these bead with in a machine there that has beads, soap, and water in it, and it sits there and shakes, and it helps clean up the parts so they look so that you get the chrome look. So our parts come out all chromed out, looking shiny.
So you wash your hands in that same stuff, or are you talking about just from handling it?
From handling, from pulling the parts out.
Okay, gotcha.
And check it, and also like for when I check to see how soapy it is, because if it's not soapy enough, it works like shit. Then when I'm polishing up the parts, they don't look as good.
Gotcha.
I'm breeding a bunch of cattle right now,
How long have you been at the job that you're at now?
like 5 years.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, if you feed all the cows here, they get those hearts there. Then two of them breed another cow. Oh, they want to get out now. Oh, God. Now I just gotta get out without letting them out. Then at the sheep here, we got multi different colored sheep. So like that black one will turn a couple gray ones there. Like we got like three different colored shades of gray.
That's cool.
I should grab a shears and shear them.
Can you get good Mexican food where you live?
I used to work in a Mexican restaurant.
Is it like authentic though, where actually it's made by Mexican people?
Yeah, he was originally from Mexico.
That's cool. There's so many times about traveling where I've been into towns where you just can't find good food, and
Well,
Mexican
it's
food is my favorite.
well, you get a Texican.
No, no, no. I don't like Tex-Mex. I like Mexican food.
No, this was an actual authentic Mexican food and all that. But most places you get Tex-Mex.
Yes, that I totally agree. Yes, and it's terrible. Are those goats? Sheep?
Got sheep over here, chickens here. Then you got cows with a. I mixed a pig in there because I'm trying to find another pig.
Cool.
Then we got.
Have you seen the fainting goats?
Yeah.
I was watching a video the other day and it's hilarious.
Oh. Maybe,
I
well,
don't know why I'm yawning.
maybe we had a long day. I don't know if I drive a lot, I'd be tired too.
I know that appointment was boring, but they're not supposed to be fun.
Yeah. Oh, you did finally built a wall around here.
Is that supposed to be snow?
Yeah, it's snow.
Okay.
I got like about 10 chests of snowballs just waiting for Thomas to log back on again.
Does it ever rain?
Yeah, we
Cool.
got plenty of cows. I want a pig.
All right. Can't believe that finally finished
Oh,
downloading. Wow.
it's done loading already?
No, I was saying something else that I was downloading for 2 or 3 weeks. I'm not kidding. Chips Season 1. I have been downloading that for almost a month and it finally finished.
Holy crap! I remember that sounds like back in the LimeWire days.
I know it. There wasn't that many peers or people sharing it, and it. What's the size of it? Let me see.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Let's see. It is 108 gigabytes. Yeah, that was a big one. I'm gonna hopefully get all seasons eventually. Yeah, about time. I'm glad that finally finished. I can start turning my laptop off. I feel so bad though yesterday showing those clips of Gilligan's Island with the horrible picture quality. So, like I was saying,
Bro,
it should be a lot better next week.
I don't think anybody would. Nobody would have noticed.
I'm glad Jill was able to make it. She's got a lot going on Wednesday. Your finger getting tired yet?
And they're good. Now since I'm over here, might as well grab stuff.
I used to smoke, but I quit.
Yeah.
And now that they cost $10 a pack, I'm sure glad I did.
Oh, you guys are expensive.
Oh yeah, some of them are more than that.
$4 here.
Yeah, that's cheap. Is that a generic brand?
Yeah.
So what would like Marlboro cost?
That's like 550 or something like that.
Now that's still half the price of here.
Yeah, I was real cheap for cigarettes.
I don't think there's any difference. I wouldn't buy the name brand if I was smoking. I don't know when I think it was around the time my mother died and I turned 40 around that time. I just said I'm done. I don't want to smoke anymore, and I just stopped.
Ugh.
All right. One of these days I need to finish posting. I still have a lot of videos from my trip to LA that I haven't posted yet. I guess I should get around to posting those eventually.
Yeah, maybe. Hmm. How often do you get to LA?
How often? Well, whenever I feel like going down there, maybe once or twice a year.
Okay.
That's what my I have a friend down there is always calling me, asking me to go back, but it's like I have to plan on like having at least a couple of days off work. Because if I drive down that far, I'm gonna at least stay the night. Hey, have you ever seen the movies? Well, I say that with an S because there's been a couple of them with a remake. But have you ever seen Invasion of the Body Snatchers?
Invasion of the Body Snatchers? No.
Ooh, those are good ones. And one of them has Leonard Nimoy in it.
Leonard Nimoy?
Yep. It was right around the time, right before he made Star Trek: The Motion Picture. Come here, girl. Come on, Pooch. There you go.
Okay.
You have any animals or pets?
Yeah, two cats.
Cool. Two cats and no mice, huh?
Yeah, there might be a mouse or two around here. My cats are useless.
Huh. Well, that means you feed them really good. If you don't feed them so well, they'll be a little more active.
Oh, you bitch! You son of a bitch! Sorry, not you.
How did you die? You fell down something or what?
Enderman. I don't even have the funds to do that. I'm not going back down there because I have no escape out of there.
I guess Carol lost her dog.
Oh,
Do you know who Carol is? Just Carol. Carol's Cookies. She's always changing her name.
oh, okay.
Yeah, she just posted on Twitter. I guess her little dog passed away.
I talk to her occasionally.
Do you ever go on Captain Infinity's channel?
No,
Okay.
because my subs are pretty full filled up.
You're what?
My subs are pretty filled up. Like I'm
I
just
don't
getting
know.
caught up on everything that I'm sub to.
Oh, okay. I
I
have a
don't know
lot of stuff.
how long is his streams?
He streams every day,
Yeah, how
all day
long is?
almost.
Oh, I see.
He,
Yeah, I could.
yeah, I just stop by sometimes. Yeah, he's one of those that he streams like every day for like 5 hours. So it's like I'll stop in and say hello, but yeah, I don't watch the whole thing.
I
I
don't
don't have.
see. Like I don't know how people can stream for 5 hours or 5 to 8 hours every day and
I
still have
know.
something to
Yeah,
talk about.
same here. I know. I don't understand it either.
Like I'm gonna have plenty. I like the movie with Moonlight's gonna be an hour and a half, but I'll have plenty to talk about on that one while everybody's watching and stuff. But even then, that's like holy
Well,
crap. That's just one stream though.
well, sometimes it's like LDG's channel. He'll be on there, and he'll have like 4 or 5 people on the panel, and nobody's saying anything.
Well, that's because they're probably watching something together.
Oh
They're
no, usually they're all doing their own separate things. They're just in the room just to hang out.
oh yeah.
Like LDG will be busy working, and he has that Tim guy on there who's usually playing a game. And Yvette's coming and going, usually working or with her mother. But they, I don't know. Bird's there. He's sleeping on and off. Oh, I can't wait for his reviews of Picard. I'm more excited than everybody else. I hate that show, and it looks like crap, but I can't wait to see Bird's reviews.
Oh, that reminds me. I was going to do a video on the Borg ship that they have in Picard there.
What's different about
But
it? I remember the cube, but what's
I'll,
different now?
I'll tell you backstage because I don't want to spoil it. Because I got something special I was going to do with that one.
So is it different than the cube from TNG?
Oh yeah, you didn't hear about that one?
No, I don't
Uh,
watch Star Trek anymore.
I'll have to tell you. I'll have to tell you about it backstage.
I'm
Stage
sure it's got to
sometime.
be. Yeah, I'm sure it's got to be horrible.
Oh, it is. It opened up a whole new line for jokes. Put it that
Of
way.
course.
Mhm.
So in other words, they were just hoping to sell another toy, and it's not going to work. No one's going to buy it as usual.
I would. The kids wouldn't be buying it for buying it. I'll tell you that right now.
Of course not. They're not. They're not buying the Black Adams garbage that's out right now for the movie. They're not buying the Wakanda Forever garbage for that movie that's coming out. They're not buying
Well,
any of
no,
that stuff anymore.
no, in all fairness, I'm real poor, and I'm trying to save some money now, but it's not helping the with the price of everything.
Oh no, everything's outrageous. I saw an ad where a McDonald's, I can't remember where, but it's going to start paying $21 an hour. Can you imagine that?
That's more than I make.
And not only that, though, that means you're going to go in there and order a Big Mac, and it's going to be what, $25, $30 for a Big Mac? People are
Yeah,
stupid. Yeah, they don't get.
probably $15.
I don't know. I think right now here in California they're almost 10 already, and the wages are about $15 an hour. I think. Needless to say, I won't go to McDonald's. There's no way I'd even pay $5 for a Big Mac. Ugh, nasty.
I don't go to McDonald's.
Yeah,
I go to Burger King if I forget my lunch on the counter.
Yeah, McDonald's is designed for the Walmart crowd. I'll put it that way.
I shop at Walmart. I'm a Walmart person.
Well, I go there sometimes when I have to, but I'm talking about, when you've been to Walmart and there's women that are like only wearing their underwear, that kind of stuff.
Oh, where's that at? I don't.
It's not a pretty sight. You don't want to know. I'm talking when they're 300 or 400 pounds and they're dressed in there in real skimpy clothing is what I'm talking about.
We don't have that around here. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh God, you're lucky. Yeah, around here, they're definitely will be considered indecent exposure. They don't care. They'll walk in and they've got so much hanging out. It's gross. Like I said, especially when they're upwards of 300 to 700 pounds. Oh no.
Oh, I picked the wrong time to come over here. Oh shit! This thing's glitching up. I think I'm a. Ugh.
So what do you have to do if it's doing that?
No, I'm just disconnecting for the night. I'm getting tired too.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's late for you. Okay. Well, I appreciate you spending the time showing me the game.
Oh, we can still be on here for a bit. I just it's glitched to the point like if I get caught out at night there, it can I could die just from being out there at night.
Now, what it's glitching is that means it's your computer or your internet connection or what?
It's my computer.
Okay.
I think I gotta go through the files there. Maybe help go through them.
Clean it up.
Yeah,
Well, you can try. Also, another thing is if you reboot your computer before you play.
yeah, maybe. But we added like 5 deaths to the death counter.
Is that good?
Oh, this means I died 5 times tonight.
And that's by NFTs, right?
NFTs.
Uh,
Like,
the AI bad guys in the game, like the
yeah. Well,
skeletons
I
and
died a
stuff.
couple times for falling.
Okay,
Like, I died a couple times by the mobs there. I died a few times by falling on the stalagmites there. I fell from a high split. Also, I probably had a 10.
gotcha.
So,
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I wanted to mention something. Okay, is okay. You remember this the TAS stream, the last Star Trek TAS stream? Well, no. In fact, let's talk about this after you go off the air.
okay.
So let me know when you're going to end the stream.
Okay, I can end. I'll end it now. Thank you, Simple Jack Live, for coming in here. Make sure to check out his channel there. He streams Battlefield 2042 and interacts with the chat. It's a lot of fun.
Cool.
Tomorrow morning, Captain Phantom Nerd, he does his Friday morning brews there. Always a lot of fun. Just come swing in there, say hi, all that. I'm going to try to get up earlier to get to him on time instead of having to rewatch him later. You want to pimp yourself out here?
I am pop culture curator. On Mondays, I do Star Trek TAS reviews with NI Derivative Jill, Gorillas Random Thoughts, and Scotty R37. Tuesday, I'm on NI Derivative Jill's channel reviewing Star Trek, the original series. And Wednesday, Gorillas Random Thoughts and myself review Gilligan's Island. I mean, Gorillas Random Thoughts and myself review Gilligan's Island. Sorry. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. And so yeah, my next stream will be. I probably won't stream tomorrow night. I got stuff I got to do tomorrow night. Saturday will be Babylon 5. Who knows? Maybe I'll if I feel like it, I might do a binge watch of Clone High for people here. That'll take like I think the whole thing will take like 4 hours to get through.
Cool.
Uh, um, then on Sunday will be um uh Psycho 4 in the beginning. That's like the origin stories of Norman Bates.
All right.
Then next Sunday we'll be doing Loot Lake, which that's gonna be a real fun one. That's the big one. That's the one I'm looking forward to. Then we've been watching Stranger Things on Wednesdays. Then Thursdays up in the airs here. So with that, I'm gonna end it. You guys have a good night and remember to be a gorilla.